Welcome back to another Titania SOS boss. This time we're going to use MESSA instead of Fuji. So this video and rotation took a while because I tested a lot of stuff. I have like 10 slightly different rotations that I tested. Where I changed the persona, I changed mostly wonder skill, trying to find like the best wonder skill and best wonder rotation and personas. I'm too lazy to go too in detail with the gimmick, but basically you hit weakness, you buff your final damage. Then make sure you do 2 physical hits every turn starting on turn 2 to prevent the boss from debuffing you. And this is the team, very like standard team really. So we got MESSA, our DPS. He's running Wisdom and Oppression. He has his 5-star weapon, then touch screen. Then our healer's going Moko. If you don't have Moko, Sama Moko, you can use Soy. Soy is most likely the second best, the next best sustain because he can debuff a lot also. So I'm running a departure control set for Moko for the defense debuff. Sadly, I cannot get it to 0 defense debuff. I mean, I can, but it's not worth it because I'll be sacrificing a lot of attack buff. But still, the departure control set, just put it on her. It's still better than like Quick 3 Harmony because defense debuff is just better than like a general damage buff. Then we have a 4-star weapon, start screen. Then our strongest buffer horde is running Trust and Prosperity, which is needed. Then we have 5-star weapon, which is also required to follow the rotation because you can highlight on the third action, stat screen. Then our Navigator Futaba for a lot of defense debuff and a lot of buff from skill 3 also. He's running Resolve Labor for extra defense debuff, 5-star weapon, stat screen. For Dagger, I'm using the Eye weapon because I do need the defense debuff even though I'm not close to 0 at all, but extra bit helps. For Persona, we have Dominion. You need Taru Kaja and Cohesion. Chernobog, give him Rakunda. You also need the signature skill and his highlight also. Then Yano Sick, we have Rakunda, so that we can pair Rakunda with a Mark to do big defense debuff. So turn order, it's specific 1, 2, 3, 4 because on one of the turns we need to swap to Chernobog to use his highlight. First turn, we do Chernobog signature skill. The main reason for this is just to force a early highlight with code. Then we do skill 2, Moko and MESSA. Then now we can use a code highlight. We do need 5-star weapon for this to work. Then we do skill 2 of MESSA. MESSA skill 1. Then we do Futaba skill 1 to debuff. Chernobog Rakunda, more debuff. Skill 3 for Moko. So the nice thing is that Moko can also activate the Tremor amplification, basically the buff, the final damage buff when you hit a weakness. Because the boss is also weak to Psychic. And we can do a skill 1 from Code. And skill 2 from MESSA. Then Futaba skill 3. This is the big damage turn. Then we go Cohesion. Skill 2. And then go big damage with core skill 3. And we do skill 2. 300k. Nice. So I think there's a bug now, right? Where it's like 6 times the damage, like 6 times the points instead of 3 times. Which is pretty funny. Then we go to Chernobog. Do the highlight. The main purpose of this is to break the fairy stack. As long as you hit it with a physical, it doesn't matter if it's a highlight, residence or skill, you'll break it. Then go Dominion, Tauru Skill 3. Then code skill 2. MESSA skill 2. Then for Turbo skill 1. Then we go Yanosik Rakunda. This will also apply the mark. Then do skill 2 Moko. Then we do a basic attack here. This to break the stack. And thankfully the skill 1 from the shock from core skill 1 doesn't really matter much because MESSA doesn't really benefit much from crit damage. We do skill 2. Then for Turbo skill 3. The last turn, which is also the biggest one, biggest damaging turn. Then we do cohesion. Unfortunately, I cannot get the defense to 0. I mean, I think I can, but the damage isn't that impressive. The score isn't that good. Because using too much defense debuff means that you are sacrificing attack buff. Then we do code skill 3. Because the boss for this one, this Titania has lower base defense compared to like the cute bosses. Bal and Yasufusa. 700k is good. So yeah, if boss has lower base defense debuff isn't as effective. Then we do MESSA highlight. Hopefully a new record maybe. Then we do a Reaper skill 2. Since it's SOS, this boss doesn't take any action. Like the final action, no action. You can just all in. New record maybe? Okay, very close to new record.